everyone, welcome back to ExtraMile by YourTechDiet, where we unpack the latest tech innovations and trends with industry leaders and change makers. I'm your host Ritika, and today we will dive into decentralized finance, AI, blockchain, and more. For this purpose, we are delighted to feature Tomo Tagami, the founder and CEO of Pheasant Network, a leader in decentralized finance AI. With over a decade of contribution in the crypto and blockchain space, our guest Tomo has been supporting Pheasant Network's goal to provide a long-term impact to the crypto and blockchain ecosystem as a community-driven project. So let's dive in and discuss how DeFAI is redefining crypto space alongside understanding Pheasant Network's role in it. Hello, Tomo. We are super excited to host you today.
Yes, thank you for having. Nice to meet you.
So, you are a serial entrepreneur with experience in establishing multiple startups. Based on your journey, what critical factors do you believe determine long term startup success?
Yeah, actually, I believe the long-term success comes from three things. The first is real customer pull. This means we solve the painful problem people will pay for and keep paying for. And the second is execution consistency, meaning you shape, measure, run, and iterate faster than the market changes. This is especially important in the crypto and blockchain space. And the last one is trust. This means that team, users, and partners believe I will do and what I say, especially in hard moments. Add a resilient culture, solid cash discipline, and a clear narrative that stays true even as tactics change. And I have the foundation to compound for years.
Yeah, that's truly amazing and impactful. Moving ahead, what does Bridge as a service mean, and how does Pheasant Network combine AI powered intent-centric token transfer and swap mechanisms while offering BaaS services?
BaaS stands for Bridge as a Service. It's infrastructure that lets apps, wallets, and ecosystems offer cross-chain transfer and swap without building or maintaining, bridging, and swapping themselves. And they integrate once and get a standardized, reliable cross-chain experience. And with the network, we combine intent-centric routing with AI-driven optimization. So a user can express a goal like move funds to chain X and then end up in token X, token Y. And the system finds an efficient path across bridges and swaps. Yeah, this approach abstracts fragmentation away from end users and lets partners embedded cross-chain functionality as a product feature, not as an engineering resource.
Yeah, it's fascinating to understand how Pheasant Networks is adopting AI to advance BaaS services. So, next up, how does decentralized finance, AI, or DeFAI work, and how will it redefine the traditional finance system?
Yeah, DeFi stands for Decentralized Finance and Artificial Intelligence. It's the convergence of DeFi primitives and AI that can reason about options, execute workflows, and, for example, adapt to changing conditions. Yeah, instead of users manually comparing routes, prices, risks, and fees, an agent can monitor markets and execute a user's intent within constraints like page limits, time, security preferences, or compliance rules. And over time, this shifts finance from interface-driven to outcome-driven. It lowers the expertise barrier, increasing automation and makes financial condition more programmable, which can pressure traditional systems to become more like transparent, more efficient, and more user-aligned.
Indeed, DeFi is surely going to bring some significant opportunities for financial transformation. Going ahead, Pheasant Network raised $2 million in seed funding with support from Ethereum Foundation, Polygon Labs, and Optimism. How do these partnerships influence your progress roadmap for 2026 and beyond?
Yeah, so actually, we are backed by ISO Foundation, Optim Foundation, and Polygon Lab, as you said. Yeah, so support from major ecosystem stakeholders That's two important things. It validates the problem and the direction, which helps us move faster with confidence. It also expands our collaboration surface, letting us build with the people who set standards, tips, core infrastructure, and grow developer communities. For our 2026 this year and beyond roadmap, this translates into deeper integrations, broader network coverage, and a stronger focus on standards-based interoperability and security practices. Yeah, so the protocol can scale responsibility while staying aligned with the long-term health of the ecosystem.
Yeah, these partnerships are surely contributing to Pheasant's long-term success.
Yes.
So, next up, Pheasant Network serves over 165 million community members. How do you ensure that your optimistic bridging infrastructure remains both cost-effective and secure in the process?
Yeah, so we approach this as an engineering and operation issue. So cost efficiency comes from smart routing, batching, and using the right settlement path for the right transfer rather than focusing a single method everywhere. And security comes from layered defenses, audits, careful contract design, monitoring, and like a conservative assumptions about adversarial behavior. So we also prioritize clear, fair merge, so the system degrades safety rather than unpredictably. At scale, the key is to treat security and cost as continuous optimization goals, not as one-time milestone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cost effectiveness and security are two surely unavoidable components while serving a huge community. So,
Yes,
moving
exactly.
further, what are Fusion points and how do they help measure and recognize engagement?
Yeah, actually, we are running a loyalty program called Pheasant Points. Pheasant Points are an engagement area designed to recognize meaningful participation across the Pheasant ecosystem. They help us measure contributions such as product usage, community activity, and like a participation in campaigns in a way that is transparent and easy to understand. The goal is to reward consistent, constructive engagement and to create feedback loop where users feel progress and ownership as the ecosystem grows.
Yeah, that's amazing. Moving forward, how does Pheasant Network's interoperability protocol seamlessly connect fragmented blockchain ecosystems? And how does such an approach streamline cross-chain interaction?
Yeah, we are focusing on abstraction and standardization. Users and developers should not need to care about the underlying fragmentation across blockchains by offering a unified interface for cross-chain transfers and swaps and routing intents to the best available execution passes. So we reduce the number of decisions a user must make. For developers and partners, BaaS for Bridge as a Service means they can integrate once and offer cross-chain functionality across many networks, which simplifies product design and improves user experience.
Yeah, Pheasant Network's interoperability protocol is surely setting new benchmarks for cross-chain interactions. Lastly, but most importantly, what does the future of decentralized tech and blockchain hold, and which practices will dominate the industry in the upcoming decade?
Yeah, that's a good question. So in the next decade, I expect three teams to dominate decentralized tech, with AI acting as the accelerate across all of them. The first one, intent-based user experience will become the default, where users express outcomes and AI agents translate those intents into safe, efficient execution across chains and protocols. And the next one, interoperability standards will mature so agents and apps can coordinate predictably across ecosystems and reducing fragmentation, enabling truly composable cross-chain workflows. And the last one, security will become more automated and continuous with AI-assisted auditing and monitoring and anomaly detection running alongside stronger formal methods and safer contact patterns. And beyond that, we will see AI agents will evolve into always financial copilots that manage portfolios, balance risk, and execute much-said strategies and the user-defined constraints, and making decentralized finance feel effortless rather than complex. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's my
indeed, the
opinion.
future of decentralized tech and blockchain is set to reach new heights with advancements in AI agents, security practices, and interoperability. That's a wrap, Tomo. Thank you for joining us and sharing your insights on decentralized finance, AI, interoperability, and the future of decentralization. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
yeah, thank you for giving us a great opportunity to, yeah, share my opinion.
And a big thank you to our audience as well for tuning in to this episode of Extra Mile by Your Tech Diet. Stay tuned with us for more insightful conversations with industry leaders and experts.